6'7", at forward, number 30, Julian Champagne. 6'5", starting at forward, number 24, Devin. 6'3" guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. 6'5" guard, number 5, Stephon Castle. 7'4", starting at center, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. Your San Antonio Spurs head coach is Nick Johnson. Fans, let's hear it for your San Antonio Spurs.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot for the Spurs. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And he makes all 3.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. The tray. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when they'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's SGA. Following the bucket by the Spurs.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, no good. It's Dort on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. SGA from outside. The rebound by Champagnie. The Spurs coming to this one following a loss to Oklahoma City. Castle on the wing. Defended by Dort. And the basket by Vassell.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Outside Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren the pass to Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game, and he gets the button. Wembanyama's got 7.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Inside. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2. They're trailing by 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Up top, Fox. SGA defending. Takes the 13-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. Thunder have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Dort, and stolen by Castle. Williams against Vassell. Outside, Fox. The fadeaway. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Wembanyama with it. He's defended by Hartenstein. Williams against Vassell. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Coming out on the floor, your Spurs Breakers.
Checked in for San Antonio. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Chet Holmgren. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Barnes looking around. On the wing, Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. In the third spot, the Spurs.
I mean, they've gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on. And you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside, SGA. Pass to Wallace. There's the three. That's good. And SGA with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Now here's Barnes. Outside, Fox. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Victor Wembanyama. Putting up about 25 points per game, 11 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Wembanyama. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wembanyama has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. SGA against Fox. SGA kicks to Williams. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
In this league, you've got to be able to convert against tight coverage. J-Dub, yes, sir.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Substitution. Number 11, Isaiah Joe.
Now, here's Fox. Still scoreless. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standards been set.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Williams against Barnes. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 10.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
There's no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad.
Comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Williams. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 15.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
For three, Mitchell. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harper the pass to Fox. Second chance shot. Pass to Champagnie. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. Mitchell kicks to Wiggins. Floats it up for Wiggins. And stolen by Wembanyama. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, for me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. On the Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. .157 left in the first. Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Mitchell kicks to Wallace. Mitchell a screen on Johnson. Pocket 6. For three, Mitchell. Rebounded by Castle.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Pass to Harper. It's tipped. Here's Joe. Castle covering. The offensive rebound. Fires for three. Joe can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Harper. Here's Castle. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Harper slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now here's Wallace. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. Holmgren outside. Can they get it? Joe can't get it to go. The Spurs with the lead. Pass to Castle. Down low. Taken away by Williams. Here's Joe. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams at the 5. Now here's Harper. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, chums, we appreciate the report. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here's Harper. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. That one goes in. Cornette's got his first bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Pass to Wiggins. Over Barnes. And it's Wiggins missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Barnes finds Castle. The kick out to Harper. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. From outside the arc. The Thunder with another miss. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Cornette. Now, here's Johnson. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
Down to the lineup for San Antonio, number 24, Devin Vassell.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the middle. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Wallace against Vassell. Inside, here's Cornette, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Holmgren with the steal. Wallace against Vassell. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Holmgren with the bounce pass. Wallace kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Wallace against Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
It's good.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Thunder trailing by 4. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
You know what they came to see me. Never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court.
Olynyk comes in for Luke Cornett. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. Then for the Thunder, Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Wallace outside. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 4. A pass to Fox. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by Williams.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Vassell, the pass to Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring, even when he gets bodied up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. Free throw good, Fox. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And here is Fox. Following Lou Dort's three. Pass to Wembanyama. Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. Number 1, the Spurs.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
So it's the Thunder now, after the basket by San Antonio. Holmgren up top, covered by Barnes. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Harper in the corner. Williams against Vassell. Fades. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's SGA. 26 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Again, the Thunder scores.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes, and they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot before second violation.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Williams. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. It's stolen by Dort. And here comes the break. Here's Wallace, and again it's Oklahoma City.
Read the defense perfectly on that possession.
And San Antonio shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Johnson. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wiggins is checked in for Williams. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Back to Fox. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Castle against Wallace. Wembanyama outside. Vassell wide open. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night. And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Wembanyama with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 1:29 left to play here in the half. Outside, Dort. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Here's Vassell. Defended by Dort. Just 4 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wallace with a screen for SGA. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. And a deep 3 from Fox. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Oklahoma City trailing. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the four-man position. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Now Wembanyama. After the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. Castle on the wing. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. Step back shot. Wembanyama, no good. The Thunder shooting reasonably well, 45%. Fox against SGA. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's SGA. And he hits it to tie the game up. SGA's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder. Wembanyama outside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Pass to Dort. Here's SGA. And too long on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Holmgren in the post. 2 points. That one goes. Holmgren's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Their size and their skill, that's almost too easy for Chet Holmgren.
Pass to Champagnie. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And one of the great strengths in SGA's game, the ability to maintain control and finish through contact.
Castle sets the screen for Fox. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dort passes to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Vassell. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Vassell a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Fox with the drive. Thunder with the rebound.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal. Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Man, a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league could stop him when he's on.
Now, here's SGA. 10 points for him. Dort with the bounce pass. Williams for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Back to Fox. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Castle, no one around him. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And stolen by Vassell for the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
That one on Williams.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Vassell hits them both. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. SGA sets a screen for Wallace. A three-pointer, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
Shea gets it to go despite the contact.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Lou Dort. Pass to Vassell. Now Wembanyama. He's defended by Hartenstein. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox inside the line. They get it back.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Here's Dort. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. With the drive over Hartenstein. Wembanyama with the bucket. Wembanyama's got 27.
I mean, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? Wembanyama just cutting the D to shreds.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
No thanks. Oh, that's nice. You have the camera on you.
Checked in for the Spurs. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. Spurs on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Joe finds SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Castle. And that one is hammered home.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
SGA with the ball. 12 points for him. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You take a look at the Thunder. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place. Contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out San Antonio, sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
And you know, for the Spurs, they recognize how critical this stretch of the season is. They're in the playoff picture right now, and they are focusing on hitting their stride as we head into the postseason.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Good work defensively by Fox. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Joe Good.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common ball you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Shots good by Williams.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
To the left side wing. They double team Wembanyama. Williams with the steal. Here's Joe. Castle covering. Here's Mitchell. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Wiggins following the bucket by the Spurs. 6 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Barnes outside to the inside. Here's Johnson. Nice defense from Wallace.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Now here's Harper. 6 points for him. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Here's the screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Wembanyama, no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Alex Caruso out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Here's Mitchell after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Down low, and he banks in the layup. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. No good on the three.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Fox passes to Cornette. Now, Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harper. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
Fox against Mitchell. Joe passes to Mitchell. Here's the pick. Shoots over Fox. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Fox passes to Cornette. Outside Harper. Over Mitchell. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Oklahoma City. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Now it's time to make the noise for your Spurs.
Alexander's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen. So don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's SGA. And it's Mitchell missing. Barnes against SGA. Outside, Fox. To the paint. And Cornette gets it to go. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
But not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's SGA. Banked in off the glass.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Spurs.
Fox kicks to Cornette. Pass to Vassell. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fires from deep. Joe, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They break it out, 5 on 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mitchell. Joe in the corner. That 3 off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Joe with it. Guarded by Fox. Mitchell left side. Back to Joe. Williams finds Mitchell. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. On the wing, Barnes. Vassell outside. A pass to Fox. Over SGA. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Mitchell outside. SGA up top. Takes the 13-footer. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And the first one at the line is good.
You love when guys like Chet Holmgren, who enters the league with big expectations, works hard to meet those expectations. It's been great to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. And he can't hit the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Yep, that one goes in there. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now here's Wallace. Outside, SGA. Williams from outside. A rebound by the Spurs. Yes, to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. A 3-ball. Holmgren can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Harper. And Harper swings it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Wallace. Now Holmgren. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away.
Coming out on the floor, your Spurs breaker.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Here's Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Williams passes to SGA.